Alright guys, so something very unfortunate has happened to the FRS. Briefly mentioned it in a previous video, but the car is running very bad. So it's literally just been sitting like this. Haven't even driven it since, and I'll go ahead and start it for you guys and kind of catch you guys up to date and what's going on with this car. Was having a little bit of fun in the rain, not gonna lie. So we did a pull and I was not paying attention. I lost traction quick and I pretty much hit the rev limiter hard. And so the fuel cut off obviously once you hit the red line. And right after that, we got to check engine light for a cylinder 3 misfire. So I tried to drive it home. The car had barely any power. The car is shaking a lot and it's just driving so bad. It's basically undrivable. So with that being said, I mentioned it in the video. A few of you guys told me that it could be either the spark plugs, coil packs, or the injectors. I'll go ahead and start it for you guys. So we're popping up the EcuTech app. This is for my tuner and the supercharger. As you can see, cylinder 3 right here. Like, it's just going up. That's crazy. So the car is giving a check engine light. It's like a flashing one. Yesterday I actually swapped out these spark plugs. So 4 brand new OEM spark plugs are in the car right now and it's still misfiring. So I'm gonna go ahead and check the coil packs now and the injectors. So I pretty much canceled out the spark plugs. So obviously it's still misfiring with brand new plugs. Process of elimination, moving on to the coil packs and the injectors. So yeah, right here under the DTCs, P0303 cylinder 3 misfire detected. I'm gonna do some testing right now. I'm gonna swap out coil packs first. So when I swap the coil packs around, if the problem is the coil packs, car will follow that coil pack and it'll tell me what cylinder it is. So if it's cylinder 3 coil pack and I move it over to cylinder 1, I assume the car will be like, okay, now cylinder 1 misfire detected. In doing that, we can kind of gauge and figure out what's wrong with the car and which coil pack it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that testing right now. Put the car in the garage. Fingers crossed we can make some progress today. Honestly though, my guess is the injectors, to be honest. I don't know why, just because the fuel cut off. I feel like I messed up one of the injectors. That's just my guess, but we're just gonna do the coil packs first and just do some testing. So yeah, these are actually the old spark plugs right here that I took out yesterday. One thing I noticed was this one is kind of like burnt right here on the outside. Kind of weird, as you can see. It's like the only one that's like burnt, has that residue right here. Weird thing is, like, most of these were loose, which is kind of weird. They weren't really tight at all. So I assumed that was the problem, but I changed them and the car is still misfiring. Spark plugs are one of the, I guess you can say, most difficult jobs with Subarus, since it's not on the top. It's actually under on the side right here, so it's really hard to get to. Yesterday I actually took off the little strut braces right here. All we gotta do right now to get access is remove the ECU bracket, and this is the little metal plate thing right here. Put it to the side and we'll have plenty of room to reach the coil packs. It's so embarrassing how freaking dirty this is. Pretty embarrassing, not gonna lie. I guess now's the perfect time to show you guys, but if you guys are ever boosted and run aftermarket injectors, so I actually cut a little like half rectangle just to make clearance so this does not rub on the inside of that metal piece. As you can see right here, kind of sticks out a little bit, and it's known to cause some issues, electrical issues, if it rubs up against this thing. So if you guys are boosted, there's a little tip right here to do, just to cut this thing, because you really need this. This is actually a ground for your ECU. Without the ECU bolted up to this, your car will not start. Alright, as you can see, did a little bit of modification. Yeah, just like that, we have the clearance for a spark plug slash coil pack change. Those little blue things right there are actually my coil packs. It's kind of hard to see, but those aren't OEM. Those are actually Delicious tuning coil packs that we installed when we threw the supercharger on this car. So pretty much just gonna swap those around and see if we can find where that misfire is coming from. If you guys are wondering how to do spark plugs with this car, this one's not going to be a detailed how-to, but I actually made one years ago on how to do spark plugs on an FRS without lifting the motor. Requires using special sequence sockets just like this. It's kind of weird, but it does work for me. Yeah, I'll go ahead and have that video down in the description below and right here on the screen if you guys ever need to change your spark plugs. Super tight spaces to get those coil packs off. 10mm on a 3/8 inch ratchet, and it'll fit perfect. Then 10mm, just like that. There goes my phone. Cylinder 1, cylinder 3. If we swap these, then the car should read that cylinder 1 is misfiring now when we swap places. So let's see. All right, so it's been a while. I think it's been like a week since I worked on this car, but in the previous clips I believe I was switching out the coil packs or swapping them over to a different cylinder. Didn't get it on camera, but I started the car up and the car actually started misfiring in a different cylinder. So that pretty much means that the coil pack, or one of the coil packs that I swapped out, is bad. I'll go ahead and show you guys right now. I'll turn the car on. If you guys remember, we were misfiring on cylinder 3 on this car. Give it some gas. As you can see, it's doing the same thing that cylinder 3 was doing, but since we swapped that bad coil pack over to cylinder 1, as you can tell, it is misfiring like crazy. So that coil pack on cylinder 1 now is bad. So now we know. With that being said, we need some new coil packs. So right now we're gonna take the BRZ up to Delicious Tuning where we got this car tuned. The car actually does not have OEM coil packs. It has Delicious Tuning coil packs. So we're gonna go there, grab a new set of coil packs, throw it back on the FRS, and fingers crossed it should be running fine after that. Keyword should be. So let's go and do that right now. Just picked up the coil packs. I believe they got like red and blue ones, but I just went ahead and got blue ones since it matches the wrap color. Technically I only needed one of these, but they only sell it in a pack. So, and I think it's cheaper. These were $360 out the door. And I believe OEM is like, I want to say over 100 for each. So I mean, it's cheaper. Apparently they're better, so went ahead and went with this again. Let's go ahead and head home. Probably gonna grab some food because I'm starving right now. If you guys saw last video, saw that I love honey mustard, so had to do it again. Got the honey mustard from Cane's. I know Danny's pissed watching this right now. Danny's the #1 hater on honey mustard sauce, but gotta have that honey mustard with Cane's too. Alright, so we just made it back home. I actually just took off the old coil pack from the FRS. As you can see, this is the older one. I actually just marked it just so I know which cylinder it's from. But yeah, here's a new one we just picked up. Yeah, just gonna throw this in real quick and we'll see if it fixes the problem. Alright, moment of truth. I'm so nervous right now. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Sounds good. I think we're good. It sounds way more healthier now. Yeah, it's not like misfiring anymore. Heck yeah. Yo, we're good. Heck yeah, it's not misfiring anymore. Yes, dude. Yes, so glad it wasn't anything bigger. And it was just a simple coil pack. The FRS is so dirty right now. It is long overdue for a nice bath. As you can see, the wheels, I think this is the worst it's ever been. Nice and clean. Dang, it hasn't been this clean in about a few months, almost 3 months. I think literally that was the first time I've washed this car with the new wrap on. It's crazy. It's been a while since I put this on right here. Oh shoot. So we have the car wrapped in blue now. It's like a little cotton candy theme going on, so that's pretty sick. But yeah guys, super hyped that the FRS finally works again. Finally gonna take the car out right now. It's been so long. Actually gonna go get Bobo with a few friends. I'm gonna pick up Danny, and we're gonna meet up with Jason and Ethan as well. Danny has really been wanting a Starlight headliner, so I'm gonna go ahead and surprise him with this because I feel like I've never showed him in person. Guys, I'm so glad the FRS actually works now.
Look at that big boy.
Dude, this thing is freaking massive.
How's the quality?
The lens.
Is it the Sigma?
Yeah.
Dude, those lenses are so good.
You like it? Yeah, I finally got the FRS all cleaned up, finally working too. So glad to actually be able to drive it now. It's so sick. Ethan and Jason. Oh, they need a BMW next. You just throw on some side skirts, carbon lip as well. So sick. What if I got a BMW, guys? F80 or a E92 M3? I feel like I really want an E92 M3. That would be so sick. I haven't seen it this clean in forever. Got the little cotton candy theme going on with the blue and the pink. Yeah.
Crazy!
Of course, we're low on gas. That's the motto here.
Go! We better go.
Another mukbang?
Alright guys, here we are again. Round
Hey, I gotta show you
two.
something.
No, your face. That is just clean. Dude, hey, I wanted it. He said he was gonna give it to me, but I mean, look at now. Here we are. Hey, no. Star. No fucking high
candy?
The Milky Way galaxy.
Yeah,
say you hate it so you can give it to me. Hey, it smells good in your car. Bro, this is clean. I need it. What's going on, guys? Back at it again with another porno. Here we are. Whole ass family. What have you been up to, Jason?
Dang, there's cotijans, dude.
Okay,
I've been here like.
Halo, what is that?
Oh yeah.
You don't. How do you do it? How do you do it? How do you do it? No, it's like this. Oh.
Hey, it's like this. Halo.
Hold on, I want to be in the camera too.